welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay, the Ascended.
My name is Tori Touch and Go Thompson.
My name is Tyler, the Angry Matheson.
What are you angry about, Tyler? Because I'll tell you what the fuck I'm angry about.
Traffic? Touch and go traffic?
No, the touch and go thing is because I may have diarrhea during this, but I don't want to talk about that because it's stinky and loose and gross, and nobody wants any of that.
Yeah, no, I get it.
My nasty slop.
In the middle of the podcast, you're just gonna be like, "Be right back, guys."
Be right back.
Yeah. Just be gone. For
If you hear a lot of silence, you know that I am having the loose twos, and that's a problem.
Yeah, and you gotta focus on just not okay. I just gotta intermittently laugh sometimes if they make a funny, just so they think I'm involved, just so they know I'm here. You're fully concentrating on
when
that.
I'm in bowel distress, there's no listen and then yes and. There's just don't shit. Don't shit.
Well, you should have done what I did when I had food poisoning and also a bad flu. Just get a bucket and piss, shit, fart, cum, and throw up in that bucket while doing the podcast, and Tyler will just edit that out in post.
Great. I didn't want to talk about this, but thanks for bringing me down this road. Now I'm even angrier to talk about fucking life hack things. Okay, I'm a dumb, incompetent person. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When I see channels or
hold
TikTok
hold on, Tori, before you continue, you're maybe one of the dumbest people I've ever met. You're
Fair.
One of the stupidest sons of bitches I've ever seen. It's a fucking travesty knowing you because sometimes you say the stupidest shit and I just want to hit you.
Coming from?
I just want to send a train to your house and just let it just plow the whole thing down with you in it, carpet bomb,
frankly,
anything to get the job done.
I wouldn't know how to jump out of the way. I'm too stupid to know. I'll be like, oh, that's a loud noise. What is that?
What is happening? Because you just said you hated life hack shit, and then Tyler just called you stupid out of nowhere. Am I fucking
It's because I'm stupid.
It's because Tori's
angry because
dumb.
Okay. I'm really, really dumb. And when I see these channels and TikTok accounts that are life hacks, I'm like, fantastic. I need this so bad. I need you to teach me how to do basic things and really hack my life so that I'm a still underperforming human, but at least within the acceptable range, okay?
Oh, yeah. I can see this being a hot new TikTok account right now. Here's my before anything, my initial plan right now for you, Tori, is if you're mad at these hack accounts, you got to become the anti-hack account where you're just stitching other people's TikToks and reacting to them. You're adding nothing to it, but you just
silently
start
pointing off to the side, nodding occasionally. Yeah.
Yes, but you start every single TikTok with hack my life, and then you play someone else's TikTok.
Dude, I hate that would be so fucking profitable.
I'd fucking go viral.
Go hack my life.
Because as I'm scrolling the TikTok as one does while shitting, I found this one and it said a hack, and I was like, oh, this seems cool. It starts off at a workshop or something. So already I'm, well, I don't have that, but I don't even have a power drill, but maybe I could do it with a screwdriver.
DIY accounts with a full ass workshop. And it's like, you are no longer DIY. You are a full on carpenter. You have a space.
You're the place that I buy the things from that you are telling me to DIY.
Yeah. It's a full on production that they have. But this motherfucker has the robot voice that starts off saying life hack number 57 or whatever.
Oh God.
And what he does is take a high powered blowtorch in his fucking industrial warehouse, and he basically just melts down metal and crafts a very tiny version of the Iron Man helmet when he built it in the desert. And it's that's not a life hack.
What?
That's you being a fucking nerd.
Well, Tori, you see,
Tony
the scrap
Stark
metal
built this in the desert with a box of scraps.
The life hack here, Tori, is instead of buying a replica from Marvel and Disney for $1,000, you can pay $600 in scrap metal and however many hundreds of dollars in welding material costs and make it yourself.
That's a fucking stupid argument, though, because
What's the hack?
Oh, that's not what I said.
yeah, that's not a hack. I
know it's
It should have
stupid.
started off going like, if you don't want to buy expensive Marvel products from their official merchandising website, here's what you can do instead. But no, it said life hack.
That's how
you know
they
what a life
get you,
hack
though.
is?
That's
How to
how they get
save
you
money
to
at the
tune
grocery
in.
store.
That's how they get you to fucking tune in, though, Tori. They know if they call it like Iron Man, how you're gonna scroll. You're gonna scroll instantly. You don't give a fuck. But
People love makers. They love them.
But
You don't
if
have to
they
lie
say
to me.
life hack, like you're like, oh, maybe I can apply this to my own life. And then when you find out it's an Iron Man helmet, for the first like 2 seconds, you're like, well, I mean, maybe there's a use case for me in this.
Yeah.
And then you come to the realization of, no, this isn't
The
a life.
moment
This
the
isn't
moment
for me.
you see a welding torch, swipe. Like, just
Yeah.
get out of there. That's not DIY. Like,
No,
you do
if
not
it's
own
like-
welding equipment.
If it's showing me like a cool art piece, I'm gonna sit and
Yeah.
watch that whole thing. But no, I don't need to be tricked into thinking my life's gonna improve and then watch some dude blowtorch an Iron Man while Kate Bush is rocking in the background.
Well, to be fair, Tori, how much would your life improve if you had an Iron Man helmet right now?
It would decrease in quality.
It would go
Okay,
down.
no. Think of this.
If I had one,
You
or if I
gotta-
knew how to make one from a piece of scrap metal.
Both. If you had one and knew how to make one, because right now, you walk into work, you're the nerd in the office. Everyone
Everyone
says,
knows it.
Tori,
Yep.
the dumbest motherfucker alive. Everyone hates your guts.
Yeah.
You walk in, Iron Man helmet. Suddenly,
Yeah.
whoa, Tori knows how to make Iron Man helmets? Maybe he's not so stupid and useless.
Well, no, they would think he just bought it.
They
You
wouldn't.
can't-
They wouldn't trust my craftsmanship. And also, here's a plot hole already. I walked into work one time wearing a full Mando outfit and totally in character, and they pushed me to the ground.
And called you a nerd and stole your lunch money.
Well, that's because but I mean, that's because it's a Star Wars TV show and everyone knows those suck shit.
Hello? I thought Mando was like
Every Star Wars TV show sucks shit. I don't want to talk about it.
No one wants
But-
to say this, all right? But all Star Wars suck shit.
That is
dare
true
you.
as well. All Star Wars suck shit.
Most Star Wars sucks shit. I like
All Star
Rogue
Wars.
One. I like Rogue One and anything that focuses on
I don't want to
space
talk
combat.
about it.
I don't either, but I'm just saying my opinion.
Hey, Tay,
Yeah,
rank all of your favorites right now.
I'm not doing that.
No, we're not doing a fucking tier
Not
list.
even for a bit. Fuck you. But it is Rogue One. So I've ascended.
Did you just move up a floor or like, is it
Or
spiritually?
did you just take psilocybin mushrooms?
Yeah, like
No, I've ascended to not Gaudio, but like demi-Gaudio, if you will.
Sure,
'cause
the
I've-
sort of Jesus of audio.
Yeah.
hold on a second. Tay, I have edited out so much stupid bullshit in your fucking audio that you send me that for you to make any amount of claim to this throne is A, insulting, and B, we'll fucking see, and C, don't push it. I will make you sound like shit the whole episode.
I believe in you, Tay.
Well, would it sound like shit if I gave myself a reverb?
I'm not with you anymore, Tay.
You got a soundboard.
No. I got a professional grade mixer. What other effects do I have on here?
Nope.
Now's not the chance to try.
Now's
it out.
not the time to play with your new toy, Tay. I'm sorry. That's
In
something
fact,
you
this-
premeditate and you bring to us.
This actually takes like the normal, like here's what I normally get out of Tay's mic is sniffs, asthma sounds, mouth breathing.
I love the subtitle of like asthmatic noises.
It's fucking asthmatic, not noises, asthmatic struggles. It's fucking like I'll get like and I'm like, I gotta listen to this. And now, great. Now I get cool fucking reverb and delay on asthmatic dying.
No, I just wanted to show off that I can put delay on my voice.
So glad you did, Tay.
Yeah.
Now,
It's a
what's
cool
the real
setup,
meat and
though.
potatoes you were talking about that you brought?
Hmm?
You said you had like this really big funny topic that you were going to bring after you showed us your cool new toy?
After you showed us your cool new toy, you said, I have this really big and funny topic that everyone's going to love, and everyone should just lay all their expectations on me because it's going to be so good. It's going to be maybe the best you've ever heard.
You want to tap out?
No, I'll remember.
It was after you showed us your cool new toy.
Yeah.
You wanted to like get into something.
It's just gotta jog my memory really quick here.
How many gummy worms do you think you could physically eat before you start sweating out sugar crystals?
Like a Gatorade commercial.
13.
Yeah, 13 sounds correct.
No, I'm
I feel-
talking
I
like, but
feel like-
it hurts.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It hurts.
14.
Yeah, I'm
I'm 26 now, Tyler.
You also have diarrhea right now, though, so like I don't trust any of your judgments on anything.
I don't know. It's like on one hand, it's like doing all right, but I'm also drinking a bubbly, so that might not be helping me.
No, it's not.
Would it take more or less peach rings to achieve the same effect of sweating
We're
out
not.
sugar crystals?
We're fucking not. We're fucking not, gang. We're fucking not. Luckily, I was doing some digging on the old Google machine that we all know and love so much, and I found out that local guides are out of their fucking minds.
Yeah, we should have known this from the first liquor review.
I know. We know this from like when we do liquor store reviews, when Tyler hops into Hardy's reviews. Thank you for your service on that one,
Thank
T.
you for your service.
They'll fucking review anything. So I'm going to read. I have 3 local guide reviews right now, and I'm going to omit the parts that tell you what the review is about, and I want to see if you can
Hell
guess.
yeah. Okay, yep.
Okay,
We're into it.
Okay.
2 of them are omitted. Third one, if you don't have it by then, I'll give it to you. So the first one is from local guide Colin Drake, 5-star review. Why is Google asking me to review this? It works, so I'll give it a 5-star.
Huh. Interesting. Because it's implying that it's not like a place of business. So I'm assuming it's just like a solitary ATM.
It works.
Let's just use that. Let's use that as lube, okay? So
Yeah,
why is
yeah,
Google asking me to review this? It works, so I'll give it a 5-star. Okay,
Yeah,
just let your brain start kind of circulating that.
The
Keep
way
it in
it's
there, right?
the word is the way the sentence is formulated, it's a singular thing. It's not like a bank or like a McDonald's or something. It's just a thing.
So let me add to that. Yao Min Ha, another local guide, 4-star.
Oh, not as good though.
Not as good. Not as good. It met expectations. I drove over it and didn't die. It was a clear, sunny day in Minnesota. I was on my way to meet a friend for lunch. Being on the keto diet makes eating out a challenge. Not impossible, but a fun challenge.
Fucking what?
I love that. They took any opportunity. It's literally like the vegan joke. Like any opportunity you get to say I'm vegan or I'm keto, you take it. And they full sent it. They are talking about the 35W bridge.
Oh,
Ding, 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 ding.
I was going
You
to
didn't-
say manhole cover.
Tyler, you didn't get the bridge right, but it is a bridge. They are
Damn it.
reviewing a bridge.
Damn it. I wanted it to be the old bridge that collapsed.
Oh,
Oh my God. Well, that
Well,
didn't
that's why Google wanted them to review the new one.
Yeah, so it is a bridge. It is it's the Mendota Bridge. And
Oh, that's a
I
newer
cannot-
bridge though. Hey, that's a
Yeah,
newer
it's-
bridge.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
you
a-
think that, Tyler. You think that until I read you this third review from Daniel Goshnia. 5 stars.
It's a
I
good
remember
bridge.
going up.
Sorry.
Sorry, Tyler, you go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's a good bridge. I think it's a 5-star bridge. I
a
think
good bridge.
I agree. I think it's a 5-star bridge.
Daniel says, I remember going over this bridge when I was a kid in the 50s and knowing it was a cool bridge over the Minnesota River. I'm glad to see it still stands. It's a landmark I hope stands for years to come. It would be most sad if they tore it down.
They literally did, my guy. like 8 years ago. What? What?
Did they?
Yes.
Yeah, they had to rebuild it.
added to like Wait. I might be thinking of a different bridge here.
You
Why
might
am
be thinking of a
why
different
am I
bridge.
looking at bridges?
Welcome
Because
to the
you can
fucking
review
show,
them, Tyler.
dude.
If you need to keep your local guide status up, this is a little life hack for all the fucking local guides out there, all those review heads that just trying to keep their score up. You can review fucking anything. You can review a dog park. You can review a bridge. Go wild with it. Keep that rating going.
Should we start a trend where we review each other's mom's houses?
Can you leave a review on a thing
On a
that's not
residential
marked
neighborhood?
on a
Like-
residential?
I mean, if you can put it on a bridge, then maybe.
My favorite part of your mom's house was her clothes on the floor.
That makes sense.
5 stars. She had snacks ready for me, and she's so fucking stacked. Like, A, the kitchen,
5 stars,
beautiful.
fat dumpy.
5 stars. The bathroom floors were heated. Ow, ow.
She's a 10, but she lives in Wisconsin.
That makes
2.
it a 3-star.
2. That's another good meme that's going around right now is the she's a blank or he's a blank, but blank. Good format. I like it.
What are your other top 10 favorite memes currently trending?
Stop.
How do you feel about Iron Man masks?
Stop.
How do you feel about like
Stop
Iron
doing
Man,
that.
Iron Man
No,
masks?
I'm just commenting on a podcast where we talk about dumb shit. Let me talk about dumb shit without you being like, yes, please analyze that for us.
Oh, we
Tay."
can just talk
As a
about
bit.
we can just talk about things we're mad at because I've been out like 2 weeks in a row now. I got a lot of shit that I'm like built up mad about, and I feel like I haven't been able to let loose on this podcast.
You didn't.
A perfect thing is that Mel actually asked us the question to talk about on the show, which is what are your pet peeves? So here you go, Mel Art.
Mel Art. Okay, here's my pet peeves. A, I had to, in one foul swoop, stop eating a bunch of foods I like, stop smoking, stop with colas. Those are all 3 things that I love a lot.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't just like smoking. I love smoking. It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Maybe my favorite thing. And I had to
Possibly.
stop cold turkey.
Mhm.
I am mad at just about everything. What's my pet peeve right now? When someone looks at me the wrong way, when someone missays a word,
when you wake up.
when I wake up, when my cat decides to throw up every single morning because she's mad my girlfriend's not home and no one is like allowing her to rub her face against something.
I'm surprised
Everything
you
makes me mad.
punted that animal yet.
I would. There's a lot of things I would do. There's a lot of things I would do this week that I wouldn't do on a normal week.
So not to pile on to your pet peeve, but did you fucking say foul swoop?
Yeah, you know it is fell swoop, right?
It's fell swoop, you dumb shit.
When did I say anything? I don't know what I said.
Don't
I have
try
zero
to gaslight us,
concentration.
you piece of shit.
No, I have zero concentration. You know what happens when you stop smoking? Your brain perceives time differently. You can't concentrate on anything because the substance you rely on to slow everything down in your body is not there anymore. So you are
Just
a
get some
constant
like nicotine
stream.
spray or toothpicks
of-
or something.
Yeah, like
Jitters.
a patch. Get yourself
No.
a nicotine patch.
No, because I just want to be done with it.
Solution, Tyler. No.
I just want to be done with it.
wanna.
No, because the second I start adding to it, it's like it's not gonna work. I'm gonna go back into it. I need to just create the space, separate. It's toxic. Okay, it's toxic to me.
One of my pet peeves is when I get my socks wet.
One of my pet peeves is Tay. Just Tay. Hey Mel, do you want to know one of my pet peeves? Tay.
Specifically this week.
That makes sense.
Specifically this right now.
Well, we haven't podcasted in a hot second. I gotta get my calibration all set up again.
So did you have to cut sugar out of your diet kind of?
I have to
In a
decrease my
pretty major
sugar
way?
and my sodium intake for the next 8 weeks.
No Taco Bell. That sucks.
Well, no. It's not none of that. It's like sodium specifically. It's a it's a cut down.
Yeah. Yeah. Taco Bell is just absolutely chock full of sodium.
It's mostly the cola and the smoking. That's like a hard no. And you like fucking fruit, like raw fruits. I fucking love raw fruits. Plums, nectarines, pears, bananas.
You just said like you're like I love fruits and then named like kind of weird fruits.
Hey,
Like they're
Tyler.
not weird, but they're not the ones people think of when they think of fruits. Not strawberries and bananas and apples.
Hey, Tyler, tell us your top 5 favorite fruits.
I already did. Plums, nectarines, peaches, pears,
Name 6 more.
bananas, apricots,
Oh, you like raw fruit? Name every fruit.
strawberries,
Has
blueberries,
anyone ever eaten a raw
raspberries.
dragon fruit?
I'd try it. I would try it.
Well, you can't right now, but
I can't
Yeah,
right now, but like I would.
Sure. Do you want me? Would it help if I just like got a really big vape and like some big fans, and I just like blew it so you could get some secondhand? Like I
some
just like
secondhand
cover your
vape.
yard
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
nice
yeah.
like fog of war.
Oh, if you just blank, then I didn't do it. Then
Then you
it kind of
didn't do
gives
it.
me a pass. Like
Yep.
if you could smoke machine my yard, my backyard, and just like kind of like when people fumigate a house when there's bugs.
Yeah.
If you could do that to my house, please, that
Yeah.
would be phenomenal.
Mhm.
Here's the thing is that you wouldn't start seeing like smoke like leave the windows or anything because I'd be sucking that shit up from the vent. I would be like not wasting any of it.
So it seems like you're in a healthy mind space right
Yep,
now, and I'm really happy for you.
Really
I
good
love
for
that
your
for
health.
you, my guy.
Yep.
There is a demon that lives inside your brain when you have to stop. That's like it'll take over for about 20 minutes where it's like, no. Like if I give myself nicotine right now, it would actually be better because that way I can think more clearly. And then you have to be like, whoa, wait, there's literally a fucking gollum inside my brain right now that's like, fear the orbits. No, it takes the vape.
Yeah, your
Imagine
precious
Andy
becomes a
Serkis
vape.
just like sitting on your shoulder, fucking gollum like, and he's just like, you want a vape?
But he's got like a cool backwards hat.
People say that you got a monkey on your back when they're talking about quitting smoking, but Tyler's just got a full ass Smeagol.
It's actually
It's
just
Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
It's Andy
Yeah.
Serkis with a fucking jewel, and he's like shoving it up my nose, and he's like, smoke.
It's pretty good.
He wants me to do it so fucking bad, and I'm like, no, Andy, stop
And
it.
you're like, oh, sick, dude.
Andy, stop! I can't do this anymore.
Shove the clouds.
You want it. No, and you have to fucking recognize every 20 minutes, you're like, wait, no, that's not me. No, that was dumb. No, I can't do that.
Can
Stop
you
that.
drink coffee still?
Coffee is fine, yeah, because it's a clear
Okay,
liquid,
that's
technically.
Yeah, but don't you put a lot of sugar in your coffee?
No,
Okay.
I do.
just a little, just a little
Little
sweetener,
dabble
you
do
know?
Yeah,
A little dab will do me. I'm just a little bit naughty sometimes, Tori. I just like
Yeah.
getting a little
should
bit
we
naughty
should we get some
sometimes.
creamer for our coffee, girls? Oh my god, we're so naughty.
It's got to be dairy free.
Mm.
Otherwise, I'm gonna end up like Tori, where I'm just kind of like I'm more so hanging back, waiting to start shitting. Like it's not
Mhm.
it's
I
not
gotta-
like I have to like maybe it'll happen. No, I'm just hanging back.
I gotta come clean, fam. I've tried it. I've tried the almond milk. I've tried the oat milk. I've tried the plant-based alternative milks. Can we stop pretending? That
Oh, you're
they're,
an animal
like,
hater?
Can we stop pretending, please?
You're an
It's
animal
not as
hater.
good. It's not the same.
Ain't nothing gonna replace the good old moo shit, dude. I can't. You can't tell me.
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me that you get home and nothing is better than a tall glass of milk?
Of
You're
fucking
just-
course not, dude. What I'm saying is in cereals, as like chocolate
Yeah.
or strawberry milk, there is no replacement for the good
There
old
just isn't.
fashioned 1%.
I haven't drank a glass of milk since I was a literal child, but if you're eating cereal or if you're using it as an ingredient in cooking or baking or something
Yes.
like that,
Yep.
you can't. Like, I like almond milk as like an occasional, like I will drink a glass of almond milk, but it's not the same. I'm not going to pretend like, oh yeah, this is what a replacement this is. All right. It's a separate thing. And
Yes,
we can just be adults and acknowledge that.
I can't do it anymore. Thank you for letting me air my grievance live on the podcast here.
I mean, I haven't had to do any alternatives because I just have Tay's mom's breast milk
Oh my God.
for everything I make.
Dude.
Go to hell, Tay. I hate you this week. I'm mad. I can say, and you can't say anything about it.
I can
Well,
say
that's not
please-
how that works.
Yeah, I
we
can
can't
say-
be
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Tyler quit smoking this week, so we have to be nice like it's his birthday week or some shit.
Yes, it is. It is my birthday week. It legally is my birthday week.
I was gonna say, like, I could just be like, hey, dude, I really don't appreciate the way you're talking to me this week. And I
Go to hell. You and your reverb can go to hell. So what are y'all eating this week that you just love eating that I can't eat? I just want to like you fill myself with that
I had
rage.
a
What are you
bizarre
guys eating?
craving today for shrimp tacos.
But did you eat any?
No.
I'm trying to get what
Hey, Tay, what are your top 10 favorite foods to think about potentially eating?
Can we name this episode Tay's Top 10?
I can't fucking do. What the fuck was
Tay, you got to stop introducing topics that are just like thoughts you have, like random, like unanswerable, no depth to them thoughts that crossed your beautiful, beautiful mind, Tay.
I probably have ADHD. It's all I can do.
Oh fuck. That was so dumb. That was so extraordinary.
As a friend, Tay, I care about things.
Dumb.
But as a co-creator of a podcast that we're doing for an audience, I can't allow that to continue.
Let me introduce you to this concept right now that I thought of on a very limited diet. Because I got to avoid a lot of like substance, you know, like things that are like grainy or gritty or things.
Can you still have H?
What's H, Tori?
You know, some smack, some dope.
Let me introduce you to this concept. I feel like a lot of foods would be better. And this might be a terrible thought, but please just take this train with me for a moment. If more foods were bone in, like let's say you go to McDonald's, right? When they got the McRib back.
Ooh,
You
okay.
ask for a bone-in McRib sandwich.
I'm on board. I'm on board with that
Give me the
one.
whole rack.
Give me the whole rack on that sandwich. I'll pick it out myself. It's a more involved experience. You know how
Yes.
people want food experiences?
Sure.
They would have to sell it in separate like containers though. Like the McRib is in one thing and the bun is in another. Because if they sold it prepackaged together, you know dumb motherfuckers are just gonna take a big old chomp out of that without taking out the bones.
Yeah, well,
And then we
that's
can
their
sue
problem.
The shit out of them.
Yeah, exactly. And they want to avoid getting sued. So you just have to put them in separate packaging. It's fine.
No, one package, the full experience. You get the full bone-in experience, maybe with a meatball marinara. The bone-in meatballs.
Mm.
Those ones.
Crunchy.
Exactly. You do bone-in meatballs. I don't know how the fuck you accomplish that
Bone
or
in.
where the fuck the bones came from.
Okay, what happens if you order like a fucking walleye and then they don't give you the little tweezers you use to pull the bones out?
Then I guess you're eating a bunch of fish bones.
It's a more involved experience, Tori. It's a high-class thing. It's like,
But you haven't
I have to
explained to
like
me
work
why
for
that's
this
a
food.
benefit.
Bone in.
Because you feel like you're working harder, you know, it gives you that like monkey brain, like, oh, I did something for this.
Yes,
you
I
know, like,
hunted
oh,
for
I'm
this
more
food.
I'm more involved in the process. This
I
is a
processed my
greater
meal
experience.
like one of my ancestors did with a deer carcass.
Exactly. And it makes it feel more rewarding, you know, like doesn't it feel better ripping apart a bone like a Buffalo Wild Wings like bone-in wing than it does like a nugget?
Absolutely not. I get boneless 100% of the time.
So you mean you get chicken nuggets 100% of the time? You fucking
Wow, Tori.
baby.
Wow, Tori. This is why you're so dumb, is because you're not getting the bones in your digestive system.
Oh, I'm not having
You're
not
supposed
enough
to be
marrow
eating
in
them.
the old pipes.
No, you're not
Bone
getting
in.
enough. Tori, are you getting enough bone in your diet? Tori, are you getting enough? Are you getting
I'm
enough
getting
bone?
Plenty of bone in my diet.
Nice, dude.
Nice.
Nice.
Got a-
Nice.
Bone
Got a lot of
in
vitamin D.
pepperoni pizza.
Bone-in pepperoni pizza. Imagine if stuffed crust pizza, the crust is stuffed with bone.
But it's like a cartoon bone that looks like a drawn femur with like the two. Like,
It's a huge
ends.
fucking wishbone.
Okay, well, what if you just take it the next step further and like you order a pepperoni pizza and all of a sudden you see a bunch of like they set down some wheat and there's a fucking chicken and you have to just like make all of this shit yourself. There's a pig and they give you a couple knives. Is that a step too far?
I see where you're going with this. I
see that's
I
not
see
the
where
spirit of
that's-
the conversation though.
You know,
We're
then
only
you're
discussing
making the food.
bones. Yeah.
Tyler's the one saying it's food. You should have to work more for food.
Okay, but we live in America. We shouldn't have to do everything.
Yeah, come on, Tori. Jesus Christ. Tori, Tori, let Tay and I figure this out, okay? You're so
Yeah.
dumb you can't understand.
Fine, I'm gonna go get another
really-
bubbly water then.
Spoiler alert, he's actually going to go diarrhea duty out of his asshole right now.
Yeah, I think he's actually going poo. I think he just saw his. Well, okay,
Yeah, he
Tay,
saw
I
the
think
writing
you
on the
and I
wall.
are on the same wavelength of
Yeah, of course.
you're still going to a restaurant. Like someone's still getting the food for you, but it's just fun. It's not
And
about
think
the
of-
hunt. It's about the fun
Yeah,
of it.
and think of the fucking economic benefit of this, because we'll all have to buy like little plates to bring to restaurants now, or they would just have to provide more plates. So that's jobs created.
That's jobs created right there. We have plate guys now. We have guys who go around with plates that they have to collect all of the bones that you're getting from all the different
busboy
food.
industry is gonna go fucking crazy,
The
dude.
Bone Boys. We just created the Bone Boys.
Bone boys, yes.
Tori, do you want to be a Bone Boy? That's a rad job title.
Yeah, I'd love to.
May I take your bones, sir?
Wait, instead of getting rid of, like, we can just use the boneless food we've already produced, and the Bone Boys could also be like, would you like a bone with that, sir? And they just stab it into your chicken breast.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, now you're
you go.
starting to get it. Like,
Okay.
I love the visual of sticking like a femur into a chicken breast, like a bone that just does not belong.
any food. You got ice cream? Yep. Sure as hell. Put a bone in it. Whatever. Anything flies in this new universe.
Now, is it like real bone-in food where you don't eat the bone, or are you now expected to start chomping down on those crunchy boys?
Of course, you start chomping down on those.
You
As long
start
as it's
chomping
well
down on them
prepared.
because of all the kids these days not getting their real calcium from real milk. And
Okay.
that's why.
I do find it hard to mentally get over the fact that I would just be sitting at like a fucking Joe's Crab Shack and looking like my fucking dog trying to eat the marrow out of this cow bone.
Yeah, you got to work at it for a
So I'm
while.
fucking pawing it. It's just like it's like clacking everywhere. It's super
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah. Well, if you want an even worse like mental image for this universe that we've created, you know how teeth are kind of the shape of popcorn?
Tay, I'm gonna execute you.
I've never thought that.
Imagine taking a
Did I tell you I
handful of
stopped smoking
popcorn.
this week? I'm going to hit you with a car, with a motor vehicle.
Proceed with your popcorn chompers.
Yeah, just imagine taking a handful of popcorn and like one or two pieces is just a tooth. That's bone-in popcorn, baby.
Oh, okay. So we're just, okay. Yeah. I see what you're doing. You're mixing
yeah.
dentures in with the popcorn.
Not dentures, just teeth.
a few loose
Yeah,
molars.
just a few loose molars.
Well, where the hell are dentists putting those teeth when they take them? Where do they go?
That's a
Wait,
great question.
That's a really fucking good question.
Teeth are bones. They're putting them back in the food. That's how we get so many bones in foods now. Or where are they putting the fucking teeth though? Actually,
seriously, can you say I'd like them, please? They're mine
Yeah.
by law. Okay.
Yeah, you can. I know that there's some people that keep their wisdom teeth in like little jars or whatever, and then they eventually.
I just got mine pulled. I haven't seen them.
Well, yeah, 'cause
Where'd
you
they
had to
go?
ask. You had to ask.
What? They drugged me. How am I going to ask? They drugged me.
Maybe that's why they give them out, because no one asks for them otherwise unless they're under the influence. They're like, yeah, it's hilarious. Take them.
No, I think they're trying to get less people to ask, because if you had full conscious mind, you would look at the dentist that was smiling down at you and you'd say, let me get those teeth back. What do you need them for? But if you're high,
The fucking tooth disposal, like, business is probably one of those things that we never hear about, no one ever thinks about, but it's like it's shady,
it's a
and you
seedy
can
underbelly.
make it rich.
Mm-hmm.
They do all kinds of sketchy shit though.
You see, there was an episode of Micro's Dirty Jobs about it, but they pulled the veil back too far on the industry and they had to ban the episode.
Mike Rowe got fucking assassinated.
Yeah, Rowe was very close to getting assassinated.
No, he
they
did. They replaced him.
Oh.
They fucking recast Mike Rowe because they the teeth disposal people, they fucking killed him.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P.
They have so much power. They have way too much power. They can clone people because they have their dental records. What do we check when we're identifying a body? Dental records. Mike Rowe, they just fucking forged that shit.
Seems like a good way to end that bit.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go from that.
Yeah.
No one's actually dead because they can just reclone you with your dental records.
Oh, so
with your
now we're
teeth.
talking about human consciousness and the the validity of cloning, and if you are the clone.
Well, it's all done through the teeth. And who owns the teeth? The dentist.
I chomp, therefore I am.
Oh, yeah, this one's got cavities. This one you're going to be doing real good with right here, okay? That one's real valuable on the market these days.
What if cavities make it softer so it's kind of like a delicacy?
Oh.
You know how they
When they eat
bite
'em?
gold in like old-timey like movies when they're like judging
Yeah.
the grade of the gold? Imagine someone just fucking chomping a tooth between their teeth. Oh, that is the most uncomfortable, like, grating fucking thought of just, oh, whose tooth wins out at the end. That's who gets the
Ugh.
better deal. It's like tic-tac-toe.
I feel like we're just trying to like make people shiver for the rest of the night now. Like,
Well, that's assuming anybody's even still listening to the podcast after the popcorn teeth comment I made.
yeah.
I've never once thought a tooth looked like popcorn. It never
it's
occurred
a
in my
loose
brain.
correlation, and it only popped into my brain because of this conversation.
What's your top 10 body parts that look like foods?
All right, here we go. Femur. Number 1 looks like a turkey leg. Number 2, fingers. Looks like sausages.
What does my cock look like?
Hot dog. Or actually, no.
Thank you.
In your instance, it definitely looks like one of those cocktail weenies.
I got a little smoky dick and I love it.
He may not be big, but he's packed full of flavor.
Dip me in your barbecue, mommy. It is bacon wrapped though.
Like you just do that every day. Like you put a fresh one on it.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I do turkey bacon when I have to watch my cholesterol.
Why would it matter about what you're wearing being your cholesterol?
Yeah, wait, are you eating it at the end of the day?
Yeah,
You're
I'm not gonna
eating your own
waste it.
dick sweat bacon?
Yeah.
Dick Sweat Bacon band name I called it?
That's a pretty good one, actually. Be a hokey little indie band.
Dick sweat bacon sounds like a Civil War colonel.
For the Confederacy, right?
I don't fucking know which side he fought for, but that dude, his name was Dick Sweat Bacon. And he was a colonel, and he was so brave. He defended the fort with all his might.
I don't know where
Dick
to go
Sweat
from
Bacon.
here. This is one of those shows where we have talked.
There's
ourselves
bridges
into
named after
avoiding-
him.
I gotta go review it right now.
There's landmarks for Colonel Dick Sweat Bacon.
Fuck.
Okay. So one last one to get us out of this, since we're talking about like eating weird shit, and Tyler, for some reason, wanting to shove bones into shit. Would you rather, this is also from Mel. Thank you, Mel. Would you rather jump out of a plane or eat bugs?
Eat bugs.
No.
Tori, you're not gonna die from eating a cricket.
Do I get a parachute? Wait. Am I parachuting?
I would imagine it's parachuting. I don't think like.
Oh, well,
Or did Mel literally just say, "Hey, go kill yourself"?
Yeah,
Like,
is it like,
no,
you either have to eat this ant or commit suicide? Like, I don't think that was the question.
Okay, I thought that was.
But correct us if we're wrong, Mel. I don't know.
Yeah, because like the way you worded it was jump out of a plane.
That's the way Mel worded it.
Mel just replies, "KYS."
No, if it's parachuting, then absolutely jump out of the plane. But if it's like jump out of a plane without a parachute or eat a bug in a survival situation, I'm eating the bug 100% of the time.
I think I would still take the plane, to be honest. Like, if it's like, oh, here, take this crunchy cricket and fucking gnash it between your fucking gob.
I could do it. I could do it.
I can't do texture stuff. You know what would be awesome? Fucking free falling until you die.
I can see that.
The freedom you would feel just falling through the air.
That seems like a bigger ask than like 2 seconds, because like you got the bug. That is a 20-second commitment tops, right?
But a lifetime
followed
of
by
trauma.
a lot of dry heaving and a lot of trauma, and you're probably going to get triggered by a lot of things. And
you just close your eyes, 20 seconds, you're through it. The plane, you gotta first
Tyler,
procure
you
a
got
pilot.
a good gag reflex though, Tyler, okay? You have a good gag reflex, and I
How do
know
you know
that
that?
from all the
No, hold on.
fellatio, okay? But
It's because I'm
I fucking-
filleting so much.
I fucking dry heave over the toilet every goddamn morning because of my toothbrush bristles.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
get
not
that, but
the texture
you
thing
gotta
is a big deal.
procure a pilot. You gotta then deal with the anxiety of like your ascent. Like you gotta get in the plane, go through the ascent, and then you gotta like stand outside the door, and then you gotta look down and do it. Like that's just a more involved process.
Tyler, let me ask you this. Are you gonna feel anxious knowing it's all about to be over?
Oh, are we still on the angle of like you jump out and die? Like Mel is just
Yeah.
telling you to kill yourself.
They might give me a parachute, doesn't mean I gotta pull it.
Can we? Is Mel online right now? Can we like DM them on Discord to see if we can get a clarification on this?
Hey, do you mean kill yourself
Hey,
or
do you
with
mean
parachute?
like actual death?
Again, Mel, just respond KYS.
Yes, yeah.
But I do love the idea though. Like, yes, the bug is easier, but I think what's funnier is the last thing I say before jumping out of a plane and plummeting to my death is just typing like GG easy and then jumping.
I don't know if there's any bug I would eat. Like if it was like maybe eat an ant or some shit like that, but like that's not what people eat. People are eating cockroaches and crickets and shit. Tay, you would really do that?
You really slammed that cock in cockroach there. You really hit that with a certain ferocity.
The phrase "you really slammed that cock" got me like really bad.
Like, I get it because of all the filleting I do, but
Yeah.
you really shoved your whole fucking throat into the word cock.
There's a lot of like things we're just kind of putting up in the air. Do I get to choose how to prepare this bug, or do I have to eat it raw dog?
I think we're getting into the territory that I always end up in, where I'm creating a bunch of rules so I get my desired outcome.
Yeah, if I get my desired
I'm gonna simplify
outcome,
it. You gotta slam a cicada and just be fucking done with it.
Oof. That's a
Ooh.
you got or like a beetle. Or,
Yeah, like one of the
if it's-
bigger ones,
if
like
it's
quarter
raw-
size.
if it's raw dog in it, not as
You
much.
fucking raw dog that bitch.
Yeah, because if I could cook that bitch over a nice applewood smoked fire, then it'd be a bit better. But yeah, no, if it's raw dog and a beetle,
Yeah, there's a
off
lot of
tree,
things like with the parachuting too. Like if I could make someone go with me and I could cut their chute, I would pick that one. There's a lot of rules we can create.
What a wild
that
twist
wasn't
that
even,
was.
like tangential to the conversation.
Yeah, but I'm just saying there's a lot of rules we can create about the scenarios, but you're either just jumping out or raw dogging.
Yeah, because from a listener's perspective, since I was checked out for the last 30 seconds, Tay's like, I bet I'd be really good at cooking up a bug in a delicious way. And Tyler's like, I'm going to commit murder.
I wouldn't even have to be good at it. You just throw it in a cast iron pan over a fire and cook it.
If I could fill Tay's parachute with just a JanSport and then
JanSport.
It's just a JanSport.
Pulls the lever on the backpack and another backpack comes out.
Yes. See, you get it.
Just
You
a
pull the
smaller backpack sort of floats away.
But then she's got like 2 minutes, right? So she's going to try and get to the other backpack and open that up. And then just like a bunch of like silly bands come out of it. Or like a handkerchief, maybe one like a magician's that comes out.
Do you only have 2 minutes while you're falling? I thought it took like 15 minutes to get to the ground.
Oh no, it would
long.
be like 2.5, 3 minutes tops.
From plane to ground?
Yeah. It's not very long.
That can't be true.
Average skydive length.
It's got to be like 10 minutes.
14,000 feet. I'm just doing the math right now.
Why would you do the
That
math and not
doubles
just
it.
Google average length of free fall in skydive?
Well, because they're counting just the free fall.
That's
like
also
I'm trying
what
to
Tori
get
is
to
asking.
ground. I'm trying to get to moment of impact. Like, how long do you have with all the little traps that I made for you, where first a JanSport comes out and then a bunch of magician's handkerchiefs comes out? Like, how long do you have until you hit the ground and die? Like, how many pranks can I pull on you?
Make sure you factor in wind resistance while you're doing your math, nerd.
Tyler, put a smaller parachute backpack inside the backpack. So Tay pulls it and the parachute starts to come out. And then once it catches, it just pulls the other backpack out.
You would have a maximum of 120 seconds.
That's 2 minutes
That is 2 minutes that you would have until you die.
from 14,000 feet.
From 14,000
damn.
to 17,000 feet.
My dumbass body hit the ground real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, you do
Terminal-
not have 10
terminal-
minutes. I don't know why you
yeah.
thought you could play a whole game of like, you could have a Connect 4, like little handheld video game. You could get a quick Wordle in while you're up there.
You're probably thinking of those skydiver like video promotional things, Tori, where like it's multiple jumps strung together, but they edit it to make it look like it's one jump.
Well, I'm just thinking if you're jumping from 14,000 feet, I'm like, well, that's got to take a while. Like, especially if you're not just nose diving. If you're like, making a meal of it and then, I don't know, halfway down, whenever you pull the chute.
I think movies have also fucked with our brains too much where like they need to get into a whole shootout while they're in the air. And like they're making us believe like, no. If you just spread your arms and legs, you totally slow down a hugely significant amount.
Yeah, you could probably survive. If I just hold my body out like a starfish, I could probably survive that.
Yeah, like they really make you look at Clive Owen doing that and then like shooting like 5 machine guns and you're like, yeah, it's probably easy.
No,
He
it's
would
probably
have like 10
easy.
minutes?
Either way, it's better than a bug. 100%.
Yeah, I think it's better than a raw dog bug. Did you ever get confirmation?
We can't get confirmation, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
So legally it could potentially be Mel.
We'll never
telling
know.
you
We'll
to
never
kill
know.
yourself.
Mel's a
We'll
busy
never
person.
know.
Ain't
We'll
nobody
never
got
know.
time for baseless claims. I respect it. I respect boundaries.
Yeah.
I noticed that one, Tori. That one didn't slip past me.
Which one?
You were setting up the outro right there.
Oh, are we setting up the outro?
I thought Tori was setting up the outro.
Yeah, but like we set up a job board for this like exact thing, like a chore wheel for the end of the podcast.
Ooh, Mel just got back to us. Okay, it's any bug, and we do get a parachute for the plane.
I would eat the bug and then I like if I could kick Tay out of the plane and then fly the plane down and then catch her and then re-kick her out of the plane. Like if I could just keep doing that, like all the way down until one final like fucking falcon punch like to the ground.
And my number one way to end a podcast is this. So thank you so much for listening to our show. Go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, and a review. Really helps the show out, gets us into curated lists, and spreads us around to get more people listening to our dumb show. Also, be sure to join our Discord so you can join other people listening to our dumb show.
You were vaping.
Tyler,
you were getting a
stop
really
it.
good one in there. Just blow it on the camera a little bit.
You're like a dog. You're like a fucking dog right now when you're cooking and the dog's just sitting there like, that looked really good.
Yeah, that looked really good, Tori. What flavor is it?
Hamburger helper.
You're pressed right up on your mic, like, do it again.
Hey Tyler, it's strawberry ice.
Oh, that's
A little
such
cooling
a
hit in the back of your throat.
Mm.
Anyway, leave a review. Just like you can for Bridges, you can also leave reviews for podcasts. That's a pretty crazy thing. You can go on Apple Podcasts and just go ahead and leave 5 stars because we know you had a hoot and a holler here today. You can also go over to youtube.com/shapelessmedia. It's the corresponding YouTube channel with this podcast. You'll find every episode of this show as well as hundreds and hundreds of other videos. You're bound to find something you like. So go check it out.
Now, the financial freedom that you've given us through Poddex is truly, truly incredible. And we can only ask for more money from you. Now, I know you
It's all
listen
we
and
can
you're
do.
like, I want to start my own podcast. I want to talk about people jumping out of planes, but I want to make it about DB Cooper. Sure, go ahead. Have fun with it. And then you can get some cards like...
yeah. Is your dad an embarrassing dancer? That might be one.
Was DB Cooper an embarrassing dancer? Maybe, they would say. And you'd say, I don't know. But if you're interested in this product and you want to start your own podcast and you want to do it by your own rules, go to poddex.com, use code SWORDWATCH at checkout. We'll help you out, get you 10% off that first order, kick back some money our way. Boom, you got a podcast, you're happy with it. We got money, we're happy with it. Tay, I'm holding on to the money for you. You don't need it just now.
We're setting up a trust.
I was going
We're
to say,
setting up a
are
trust
you
in
at
your
least
name.
like investing it?
No.
Yeah.
No. If the investment, if
we put it in something, but you're not going to like what we put it into.
it's my underwear. If you count investment as me taking literally every singular dollar bill and wiping it on the underside of my balls, yes, we're investing it. If that's not your definition of investment, then no, we're not.
Hey, I did take a little bit, and you are now the proud owner of an ape, so.
Which one?
It's a bad one.
It's a
not a
bad
good
one.
It's not a good one. Hey, Tay, you don't want that ape. You do not want to be the
I
onna of
don't
this
want
one.
any of them. They're fucking...
No, but this one's an especially bad look to be the owner of.
It's extremely off color.
It's wearing the like heart sunglasses, but it's also got a shirt that says "I heart Ted Cruz." Like, it's
Well,
a
I mean-
bad ape.
The whole Bored Ape project is probably a Nazi thing, so that's always fun.
You know what is always fun? The Pod Deck Last Laugh. You guys ready?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Tyler, are you going to be calm enough to get through this
Yeah.
without busting an anger nut?
Hey, let's all
Ugh.
take a second right here
We've all
and
busted an anger nut.
name our like top 10 times that we've
Busted an anger nut. Tyler, I'll let you decide since you're an ornery boy.
I'm a hornery
fuck?
boy.
Okay. What the
He's
fuck or how
it's
dare you? Which deck?
He's an ovary boy.
Now we're just
What
doing
the-
word association, Tyler. Do you want what the fuck or do you want how dare you? Which deck?
I'm pissed off. How dare you?
If you could say anything to one person in your life without any consequences, what would it be?
Holy shit, they really gave me a fucking golden ticket right
this
now.
Is a
Imagine,
golden platter for you.
imagine me saying the most foul shit to Tay you've ever heard. The most unbelievably foul, cruel, and terrible shit. And then just saying, but it's okay because it was a pod deck card.
Because
It's
the deck of
hypothetical.
cards told me I could.
No, don't take any of it to heart, though. It's just the card told me to say it.
And this is without consequences. And you reacting is a consequence, so you can't do that.
You're so sensitive.
So says the deck of cards.
Tay, I'm really sick of your asthmatic dying sounds. I wish you would either get rid of the asthma or let the asthma get rid of you, okay? What, you need your inhaler? What, you need your inhaler?
Hey, at least I can inhale something right now.
God damn it.
Ayo.
Go to hell. Go to hell!